Ever since I went viral on TikTok, I do live in constant fear of Curtis Connor or Cody Ko making fun of me. Canadian Kings. Ow. Hey, it's Mia. I'm back with another video. So around this time last year, I downloaded a little app called TikTok. Tic-tac. Tink-tonk. TikTok spelled slightly differently. Now, I, like most people my age, Generation Z, millennial cuspers, I just assumed that TikTok was for them youngins, and that it wasn't for an elderly Gen Zer like myself. But I soon realized that all the funny videos that I was seeing on Facebook and Twitter were actually coming from TikTok. Now, a little background here, I never had Vine. Blasphemy. The thing was, I didn't have any technology that was like new enough to support Vine when it was out because I'm poor and I've always been poor. So any and all the Vines that I saw came from Tumblr or compilations on YouTube. So I still was like familiar with Vine, but I was never able to actually use the app and create Vines for myself. And I have always held the belief that if I had access to the proper technology, I would have been famous as a teenager and would have been able to drop out of high school, and all my life would have been so much better, and I'd be, I don't know where I'd be, probably washed up. Just like I am now. So when I downloaded TikTok last fall, I thought, hey, maybe, finally, after all these years, I can prove myself right. And I started making little videos, not really like consistently or frequently, and not quality at all. And was immediately discouraged because I got like no views or likes or comments. And I was like, okay, maybe I am just an old loser.
Oh, looks like I hurt my own feelings.
And I kind of like only passively used the app until quarantine hit. And I feel like that's when like most people in my generation like started flocking to TikTok because we had all this time and needed distractions. And so I started like actually uploading to TikTok more consistently. I challenged myself to upload a TikTok once a day. It was one of my ways of trying to keep my mental health intact while the world crumbled around me. And once again, nothing really came of it. I did get like a few more followers than I'd had initially when I downloaded the app. I think I had like 100 followers, and then something crazy happened. I had stopped uploading consistently, and I kind of just like recorded this half-assed little video about something a girl in one of my classes had once said, and it blew up. It really blew up. It blew up as far as my standards. It didn't get like millions of views or anything, but it got like almost 1 million. And I was like, holy shit. I have an audience now. I have people I have to satisfy. That was a lot of pressure. So I started trying to like upload content that would satisfy this audience that I had created. I figured, okay, so they like my weird, ironic POVs that aren't really POVs. So I'll like upload those, and like a few of those did well, but like a lot of them flopped. And once again, I froze. Having like actual expectations placed on me for what I should be doing with my social media was like, that's a lot. And that isn't even the worst of it. So my first series that went viral was like a series of videos that was ironic POVs to do with sheltered Christian kids and the shit sheltered Christian kids say in classes that just seems to come like a way out of left field. Obviously that's like really controversial, so I did get some hate for that, but it was hate that I could handle because, well, they still weren't right, you know? The earth is in fact round. Dinosaurs did exist. But my next video to go viral was one that I really didn't expect. Now, I there was a trend on TikTok for a little while where it was like a transition where you would like jump up with the camera in front of the bathroom mirror, and then like you'd say like your funny thing, and then you'd like jump back down, and it would be like a nice loop-de-loop, loop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop, right? So I tried to record one of those, and the phone rang, interrupting my video, and I thought, ha, that's kind of like a funny outtake, because I had a funny reaction to the phone ringing. I was like, aha, upload. Now, I don't often wear bras, and I do have boobs, and I guess when I jump without a bra, my boobs are very bouncy. It wasn't something I noticed, because when I'm recording a video and watching it back, I'm not watching my boobs bounce. But oh, don't worry. There was a whole slew of straight men to remind me that my boobs were bouncing, and that they heartily enjoyed that. It took an embarrassingly long amount of time for me to realize that's why that video was getting so many likes and comments. And people still don't believe me in the comment section that I didn't know that that was going to happen when I uploaded it. But it did. Yep. So between these two different points of virality, there was a lot of attention on my TikTok from conservatives and Trump supporters, which became really, really draining when I started uploading videos that were talking more about leftist political views. And my comment sections on these ones were just like full of conservatives trying to invalidate other people's identities, trying to tear me apart, making fun of me. And it was a lot. I don't know, I like always knew that like part of virality on the interwebs was going to be getting hate comments, but you know, you expect it to be like balanced out with like some nice comments from nice people. And like I've had a few, but at this point, like it was just nonstop hate. And that was really hard on me. I'd often describe TikTok as like the best and the worst of the internet, because it has this amazing algorithm that makes sure that you're getting posts that you want to see when you're scrolling through. But as a content creator, sometimes the algorithm will tag your videos for an audience that you were not intending whatsoever. And that's what seemed to happen with a lot of my content. Now, since then, I did a little there's a little fix that you can do with TikTok where you can upload a video and ask for people in your target audience to interact, and that'll often fix it so that your content is now getting flagged for LGBTQ audiences or alt TikTok, all the different sides of TikTok that you might actually want to end up on, because there are so many little micro categories to this app. It is so particular. So when TikTok is good, it's great. When it's bad, it's an absolute train wreck and horrific place to exist. I honestly love TikTok. It's just like really hard as a content creator on there sometimes, and I got really overwhelmed. TikTok, because of the way the algorithm works on TikTok, it's so easy to gain a following, which makes it incredibly important right now, because places like YouTube and Instagram, do people try to get famous on Facebook? I don't know how that would work. But all the other social media apps, it is so difficult to gain a following. It is super slow going. It is a crawling pace unless you end up with a random stroke of luck. There is no amount of hard work that will get you there. It is all luck. And then on TikTok, yeah, it's luck, but your chances of getting lucky are a lot higher. I mean, I managed to get lucky. Not in that way. I feel like my whole generation, we are a little obsessed with becoming famous on the internet, because it's what we grew up with. There was like America's Funniest Home Videos, I think was the first taste of that, and that wasn't even like internet, that was TV. We were watching these funny videos. And then like YouTube came out, and you really started to see what this whole thing was with viral, it's not memes, memes came later, but viral videos. And then we got vloggers, we got our YouTubers in the OG days. And we all wanted that. We all wanted to be famous just for being who we are on the internet. It just seemed like the coolest concept, you know? And like, here I am, 2020, still trying. I have to laugh or I'm going to cry.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Did somebody forget to film an outro again? Wow. What a major noob. Alright, I guess I'll have to say all the things right here with my voice instead. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked this or you want to see more of this face of mine, please give it a like, give it a comment, and hit that big ol' subscribe button. Thank you very much, folks.
I just wanna be famous. I wanna be famous.